Do you ever feel blocked from the life you know you could be living? That a more powerful, authentic version of yourself is waiting to break through? Many self-help tools work on the surface, like painting over a crack in a foundation. They don't address the blueprint of your reality itself. What if the map to unlock your true potential has been here for thousands of years? In this video, we're exploring the mystical wisdom of Kabbalah. It offers a framework to transform your reality from the inside out. This isn't about just thinking happy thoughts, it's about realigning your inner vessel to become a channel for divine light. So where does that feeling of being stuck come from? Kabbalah proposes something radical. Your external reality is a mirror of your internal state. Your relationships, your career, your finances are all a direct projection of your consciousness. This isn't about blame, it's about empowerment. If your consciousness is the cause, you hold the power to influence the effect. You are not a victim of your circumstances, you are the architect of them. At the heart of this inner reality is a conflict between the ego and the soul. Specifically, it's a clash between two desires: the desire to receive for the self alone and the desire to receive in order to share. The desire to receive for the self alone is the voice of our ego, rooted in lack and fear. It's the part of us that says, "What's in it for me?" When this drives us, it creates a consciousness of scarcity, building walls around our hearts. And because the outer world mirrors the inner, a consciousness of scarcity can only manifest a reality of scarcity. It's like trying to quench your thirst with salt water. When we chase fulfillment without alignment, it only deepens the void. For example, someone might desperately want love but operate from fear, focused only on what they can get, security and validation. Their inner state of fear and control is then mirrored, and the universe sends them experiences that reflect that very same fear. How do we shift from scarcity to connection? This is where Kabbalah comes in. The word Kabbalah literally means to receive. It's an ancient body of wisdom that teaches us how to receive the flow of goodness that is always available. Kabbalah is not a religion, but a mystical tradition rooted in Jewish history. Think of it as a user manual for the human soul. Kabbalistic texts teach that before the universe there was only the Ein Sof, the endless, infinite light of the Creator. To create our world, the Ein Sof performed an act of tzimtzum, or contraction, withdrawing its light to create a space for existence. This is the story of your soul. You are a spark of that infinite light. The purpose of creation is for the Creator to share its goodness with us, but we've forgotten how to receive it. Our ego's desire has closed us off from that light. Kabbalah is the path back. It's the roadmap that shows us how to transform our desire, to turn our vessel from a self-serving cup into a channel that can receive light in order to share it. When you shift your desire to receive in order to share, you mirror the divine intention, and this alignment unlocks flow. Kabbalah makes these ideas practical with a map called the Tree of Life. This diagram shows how divine energy flows into our world and our own lives. The Tree of Life is made of 10 interconnected spheres known as sephirot. Each sephira represents a distinct channel of energy and a specific potential within your soul. The tree is both a cosmic diagram and a psychological model of you. The tree is balanced by two opposing pillars. On the right, the pillar of expansion and giving. On the left, the pillar of restriction and receiving. Near the top are two vital sephirot, Chesed and Gevura. Chesed on the right is kindness. This is the energy of boundless love and generosity. If this energy is out of balance, you might become a people pleaser, giving until you're completely drained. On the other side is Gevura, or discipline. This is the energy of restriction and boundaries. Without it, life would be chaos. But when Gevura is unbalanced, it becomes harsh judgment or cruelty. The spiritual work isn't to be all loving or all disciplined, but to find the balance. Real strength comes from integrating these two forces. When you balance Chesed and Gevura, their energies flow down to the center into Tiferet, which means beauty or harmony. All this energy flows to the very bottom, Sephira, Malkut or kingdom. Malkut represents your physical reality. It has no light of its own, it only receives energy from the Sephirah above it. If you want to change your kingdom, you have to go up the tree and work on the energy flow. Imagine a tree whose roots are intention, branches are emotions, and fruit is your lived reality. Kabbalah shows you how to nourish it. If this idea of having a personal map for your soul is resonating with you, take a moment to subscribe and click the like button. We explore these kinds of principles every week, and by joining our community, you're taking another step on your own journey of self-discovery. And if you're already feeling the sparks, share this video with someone who needs light. A big question often comes up: why am I here? Why do I have these specific struggles? Kabbalah answers this with the concept of tikkun. The phrase tikkun olam means the repair of the world, but Kabbalah teaches that every soul has a personal tikkun, a unique spiritual repair job to perform. During creation, the vessels of the Sephirot shattered, trapping sparks of holy light in the broken shards. Your soul's mission is to find and elevate the sparks to which it is connected. This means your greatest challenges, your deepest wounds and most persistent negative patterns are not random flaws. They are your sacred assignment. They point directly to the work your soul came here to do. Someone struggling with unworthiness has a holy tikkun. Their mission isn't just to cope, but to transform it. Every time they choose self-love over self-criticism, they are performing their tikkun and healing a piece of the cosmos. Your struggles aren't a weakness, they're a sign of your mission's importance. They're the GPS coordinates of your soul's mission. How do we do this work in our daily lives? Kabbalah is very practical. Tool 1, Kavana, intention. Infuse every action with spiritual purpose. It's not just what you do, but the consciousness you bring to it. Tool 2, inner refinement. This is the work of balancing your tree of life. If you're too judgmental, unbalanced Gevurah, practice offering encouragement Kesed. If you're a people pleaser, unbalanced Kesed, practice setting a boundary Gevurah. Tool 3, the wisdom of silence. Regularly step away for hitbodedut, or self-secluded reflection. This is your time to listen inwardly, to hear the quieter voice of the soul. Tool 4, the creative power of language. Words have immense creative or destructive power. A daily practice is to become a conscious steward of your language. Use it to build, not to break. Tool 5, gratitude as a vessel. In Kabbalah, gratitude is a spiritual technology. It expands your vessel to receive. By acknowledging the good you already have, you shift your consciousness from lack to abundance, widening your capacity to receive even more. Like polishing a mirror, these tools require daily practice, but every effort reveals more of your true reflection. When you apply these tools, you begin to change the energy flow in your personal tree of life. As your inner world shifts, your outer world reflects that change. This unlocks true abundance, or shefa. Abundance isn't something you chase, it's a constant, infinite flow of goodness. The problem isn't a lack of supply, it's a blockage in our ability to receive. Our ego and fears are clouds, or what Kabbalists call klipot, husks, that block the light. Klipot are like fogged glass over a window. The light is always shining, but you must clear the pain. Every act of balancing Kesed and Gevurah, every moment of choosing soul over ego dissolves one of these shells and lets more light in. True shefa isn't just money, it's an abundance of clarity, peace, love and joy. It is the feeling of living a life in flow with purpose. You change the internal cause, and the external effect changes with it. The ability to transform your life has been inside you all along, encoded in the blueprint of your soul. Kabbalah provides an ancient map, the tree of life, to navigate your inner world. It shows that your challenges are your sacred mission, your personal tikkun. Through practical work, you can remove your own blockages and open yourself to the flow of light, love and abundance that is your divine inheritance. This path doesn't give you power. It reveals the power you've always had. The map is ancient. The journey is yours. The light is waiting. If you're ready to begin, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our next video. Now, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one area of your life where you would like to bring more balance. Thank you for being here.